All right. Welcome. We are live at GM Balo and ready to continue our campaign in East Villa. Excited as we are in the midst of a dragon fight. But so far, our amazing characters have made their way through some goddesses, some taverns, some guy minding his own business in the woods, potentially. Who can say? And they have now found themselves trying to rest and assaulted by what seems to be a ghostly apparition of an enormous dragon. And after being awoken by its breath as it tried to steal the life from their bones, they have rallied, begun to fight. We will see who indeed will prevail. So, the monster, its head high and roaring, seeking to kill recently, having eyed Sister Esme, looking at her in recognition of something. It seems to be getting more aggressive. And Sister Esme, it is your turn. What would you like to do? But our music you're hearing from Couldn't Grow. Welcome to Eldore. Link in the description. What would you like to do?
Well, I don't know, but I know Mother Esme.
Mother,
Within 60 feet of this dragon.
She said her mom. Okay, go ahead.
And she wants a con save.
Nice. Natural 1.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is a total of, once this dice actually rolls, we're waiting in great anticipation here. Oh, here it is, 64 necrotic.
Yes.
That is Sister or Mother Esme's favorite spell.
Mother Esme's favorite spell goes out, the necrotic energy flowing around this beast as it does nothing to this ghostly apparition. It is immune to necrotic.
I'm going to use my movement to I'll use my movement to go. I kind of need to spread out here, so I will move a little further back from everyone because it looks like we're kind of all trying to about 30 feet back. Let's go 30 feet back. Yeah, right there. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Cricket. Oh, Cricket's out of here. Do your job.
All right. Where is Palin in relation to me?
So that is you.
I think that's why I'm standing right there.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to bop on over and pat my buddy on the back, and I'm going to give me a second here.
Palin will startle as you make contact, whirling around.
And I will. Here we go. I will just, as I pat you on the back, it's sort of, you feel a warm, almost like as if like maple syrup was just kind of dripping down you, and you're going to get, come on, oh hell yes. Hold on, that's not done even. That's going to be 25 points of healing, and then I'm going to say, "Listen, don't stand here." And I'm going to bamf 60 feet to the trees.
All right.
And if I can be behind a tree, I would love it. And I like the idea of him behind that small tree, and like Dewdrop just kind of like sticking out on both sides of the tree, but still sort of shaking and hiding behind it. I like that a lot.
Absolutely. Marvelous.
So Marvelous is going to move towards about halfway between Palin and Critters, and then back as far as he can. He's going to pull out, reach in his pouch, pull out, and he's going to kind of pull some molasses apart. And he's going to kind of sing, "Hello, darkness, my old friend. Time to slow it down again." And you'll see some arcane, purplish arcane energy kind of wrap around the dragon's head, and I'll need a wisdom 19 saving.
Galen has foretold this. He will, perceive or rewrite or tap into some alternate course of reality and impose a natural 1 on the die.
All right. The dragon will use legendary resistance.
It hurts.
That's 2 of them, right?
Yeah, that's 2 down. All right, very good. And Palin. Or Marvelous, was that everything?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Palin.
Realizing that he is alone in the midst of this battlefield, Palin is going to zip 30 feet straight up using his winged boots. And clutching the Staff of Magius, doing his best to live up to that last bit of instruction from that strange tavern operator woman. He is going to extend the staff, channeling arcane energy through it, and cast a 6th level guiding bolt.
Nice.
Which is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And I get this weird thing from the staff where, like, I get to add +1 damage per dice rolled. So since there are 9 d6s, does that mean I add
9 damage.
9 damage? Okay.
Yeah, that staff is beast.
Crazy. So that is 37 plus 9 for 46 radiant damage.
Ooh, full damage.
Yes.
And I'll do this real quick. Yeah. Okay. I believe I need a D10 from you.
Oh God. Okay.
It can only mean good things.
Uh, 10.
Okay. So. I'm sorry. It would have been a D12 actually. To be fair.
Oh, okay. 10 again.
A 10 again. Okay. Okay, the second time it's done this, it begins to vibrate in your hand, and you hear strange arcane language being whispered in a voice you do not recognize, and you realize it is about to unleash a dispel magic. Where do you want to aim it?
Oh. It is not under the effects of any debuffs because it's resisted. I think Palin would just hold the. I don't want to dispel my advantage. I think he'll just point it straight up and away from everyone, kind of concerned, like out of fear for whatever's about to happen.
Okay. You unleash it out, and there's just this burst of unraveling magic, like goes in the air, and that will deplete. 2 charges. Sorry, 4 charges.
4 charges. Okay.
As you begin to see a number of partially written spells engraved in the mahogany begin to reveal themselves to you.
Oh.
All right. Anything else?
No, I just think he's like frightened, emboldened, confused, and then just instantly transfixed with the, runic inscriptions or whatever's appearing to indicate that there's more spell potential, and he's kind of distracted in the midst of the heat of battle. But that'll be my turn.
All right. So is it going to be smart or is it going to be vengeful? Smart. Okay. So it's going to go and attack Palin.
No.
It flies over, coming in for a bite. For a 24 to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna cast shield.
Nice.
How does that actually work? This gives me a +5. So 25 will not hit.
Excellent. It'll go for a claw for a 30 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Oh my gosh.
That is 16 necrotic damage, 1/6. Second claw, a 24, which misses because of the shield. And then it's going to fly a little high into the air above Palin. Good night.
All right. Good night. Would how high is this thing off the ground again? 30 feet or
Like Palin went 30, so it's gonna be about 40 feet.
okay. And when you're attacking something in long range with something, that's disadvantage, correct?
Yep.
With
It's disadvantage at long.
okay. Good night would still go ahead and try and hit it with the hammer. And he's going to say, Bahamut will curse you with the steel. And that's
You have advantage because of my guiding bolt as well.
You do. It would be a straight row, actually.
Oh. Alright. Well, I already rolled 2 dice. You just want me to roll 1 instead?
Pick the highest. Why not?
Alright. So that is going to be a 24 to hit.
It hits.
Second roll. This one would be with disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
20 to hit.
Hits.
And as he spins, it returns, and then he lunges one last one. Yeah. 16 to hit.
Hits.
Oh. Okay. So
It's big and has no scales.
I am okay with this. 7 damage for the first one, 9 for the second, and minimum 6 for the last.
Okay. We saw before all that is halved. All right. Anything else?
How's he looking?
I mean, he's taking a fair amount of damage. His form is wavering a little bit. He's not, he wouldn't be considered bloodied yet.
Alright. Good night. We'll go ahead and end his turn.
Shauna.
Okay. First thing, I'm going to have Big B's hand move. It's 60 feet. up to flick the dragon right on the nose.
All right.
So that is going to be an 18 to hit.
Hits.
And wrong thing. That was not it. Big base hand is 68. So that will be 42 damage.
Whoa.
That will, yeah. And then she starts muttering in Zemnian, and this psionic lance comes shooting out of her head. So I need it to make an intelligence save. I've foreseen this. It gets an 8 on the die, plus whatever its intelligence is.
It will legendary resist.
Yeah. Okay, so that will be another 76 and a half. So that'll be 28 divided by half, 14 psychic.
Okay.
And then she goes, I think it's out of legendary resistance. It's probably really angry with me. And she kind of shuffles off next to Esme.
Mother Esme.
All right. I'm going to use my guiding bolt. And I'm going to cast this at 5th level. See what happens. Let's see if this hits. That is a 19.
Hits.
And that is 25 radiant.
Very nice.
And so with that out of the way, yeah, that's about all I can do. So I'm going to maintain my distance exactly where I am, and whoever goes next has advantage.
All right, and that is Dewdrop.
All right. How high up? It's 40 feet?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can't hit it from this. I'm going to instead. I will send more healing to Palin because I can't reach it with any of my. So Palin doesn't see me. I'm hiding behind a tree. I just kind of peek my head out, and I'm going to send 3 Palin to Summer Court, and I'm just going to kind of clap my hands, and my hands turn in a sort of green glow, and it'll look a bit like a snowball, and I'm just going to chuck it up at Palin. So 3 of those. It's 3d6. This is d4. Oh, bad rolls. Total of 6 regular and 3 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And I'm going to duck behind the tree again.
Okay. Very cool. In that case, Marvellus.
Marvellus will take a piece of fur and kind of throw it on the ground, and he'll put his foot on it and start rubbing it back and forth, trying to get some static electricity. He'll take a crystal rod out of his pouch and kind of aim it towards there, and he finally gets a little bit of friction and casts lightning bolt.
Okay.
This is a Dex 19.
That is a natural 1.
$38 points of lightning damage.
Yeah, it goes out rocking across the form as it's screeching.
And then I'll as a bonus action, I will. I will shout out to Palin, don't lose faith. You've got this. We believe in you. And give him a bardic inspiration. It's a DTN.
All right, Palin.
Oh, I need to read the spell really quickly because this is absolutely stupid. I don't think there's any size limitation on this spell. So, Palin is going to hover up another 10 feet so that he's, or however high he needs to go so he's relatively eye level with the dragon, and extend the Staff of Magus towards it. And the Staff is imbuing Palin with a type of power he's never experienced before, and he's definitely emboldened by that, by Marvellous's inspiration. And this and this drives him to attempt to vortex warp this giant dragon down directly in front of Goodnight. That will be a con save that Palin has foreseen for a natural 1.
Oh!
And he will vortex warp the giant dragon directly in front of Goodnight in melee range.
Okay. Boom! Right down there.
And then, I think that'll be my full turn.
Okay. It finds itself just trying to fly, but right near Goodnight.
I have no idea if you can smite as an opportunity attack now. I should have clarified that before I did this.
You can, technically.
It looks at Goodnight as if it sees something and is going to attempt to take off and fly 160 feet away from the situation, just passing through trees, not disturbing them. Opportunity attack. Go for it.
Alright. That's a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. Divine Smite. And I'm going to use the 3rd level slot.
Okay. It is undead.
Oh, hell yeah.
So what does that do?
You get an extra D8.
Oh. Plus my extra D8 for the improved.
Yeah.
Yep.
D8s for days.
I'm not going to complain. Alright. So 7d8 plus a d4. Yeah, just to make it easier. Three, 5. So that's going to be a total of 44 damage.
All right.
36 of it being radiant.
Slashing. Okay. It is up, but barely, as it seems to be shimmering in and out of this realm, and it is currently 160 feet away. and behind at least 3/4 cover. And good night rather, it is your turn.
Alright. He is going to... How far away did you say? 160?
Yes, 160. Off the ground about 30 feet.
Crap, Matt. I never rolled my my concentration check on haste.
Go ahead.
Is it just a con save? Like I just click on
Yes.
the con? Okay. It's a 14.
I don't think you took 28, did you?
I got hit really hard.
Let's see.
I don't remember him taking 28 on one hit.
No, I'm not seeing where you would have taken that. You got hit
Okay.
hard, but not that hard.
Okay.
Alright. So he is going to go ahead and head that way. Dash for a total of 100 feet, then bonus action Misty Step. And then as he's running it and you just see him kind of vamp out of nowhere, he's going to attempt to throw the hammer.
Okay, hammer throw!
Disadvantage. Sad case. You said 16 hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's a total of 9 damage. Just verifying, once you throw something, it's no longer a melee weapon, correct?
Right.
No, that's
That's
ranged.
what I thought.
Okay, so you hit it, and it is currently still up. Because it does have the bludgeoning.
And then end the turn.
Right, Shauna.
All right. It ain't far enough out of the spell range for me. As Shauna is going to again send out that psychic lance and distance spell it, so 240 feet. So I'll need an intelligence save.
All right, int save.
17.
8.
Fails. It takes 23 damage, becomes incapacitated.
Oh shit!
Yep.
23 damage. How do you want to kill it?
Yeah.
She just goes, "You don't belong on this plane," and just you watch it just shimmer away from the psychic damage.
Oh shit!
So put your hand out, and it just slowly dissipates as she holds it out. And
And then she looks and takes Big V's hand and high fives Palin.
Phelan takes 50. All right, and with that, you breathe. And the threat seems gone. For now. What would you like to do?
I have a quick question, Matt. What we saw it lock on to Esme, and then it seemed like it responded in some way to Goodnight and wanted to get out of there.
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify that.
Now that the fight's over, does that look like anything we've seen before? Is that a creature that we've encountered or heard of?
No.
Is there a creature Goodnight will have encountered or heard of?
Actually, I would say because Jujup, you've been around, and same with Goodnight, both of you can make history checks.
Right.
Or religion, if you would prefer.
Save roll.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll go with the religion.
18.
Yeah. 21.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you take a second and you think through, and I would say good night. Ishla is Sira is a land that has been known to be of many wars, and Jujup, you've done this as well. The history here is thick, and it's the most ancient place in the terms of humanoid involvement in all of Exandria. The cradle of civilization, the first continent settled. Everyone else has come from Isrila or Isra, and there have been so many fights, and both of you are aware of there's the attachment of dragon to its horde is immense. And sometimes when a dragon is particularly possessive of its horde, and it is not taken when it is slain, but left to rest in its original place, its spirit can linger. And from what you can tell, you've never seen a thing like this. We've heard legends of apparition-like dragons guarding around the location of a long-forgotten horde, or an item from that horde that was of particular value.
Got it. Interesting.
Goodnight would pass that information on.
Yeah. Have you guys heard any? Oh, go ahead.
So you're both saying that there's a lost magical rare item around here that was used
Or a mass
to
of gold.
Or a mass of gold. Why are we not now looking for this?
Palin already is.
Line.
Palin's already looking.
Yeah. There goes
Investigation.
Covered in blood, hasn't healed himself fully.
Yeah.
Goodnight is going to go up to Palin and say, just calm down, hold your horses, and tap him on the shoulder and lay on hands 20 points of healing.
You know, I'm not very fond of hugs or gestures of affection physically, but if this is the only way that you all have to restore some of my vitality, I do accept. I will tolerate it, just for future notice.
I unfortunately, yeah, and honestly, I have an even bigger heal that I can do, but it requires a hug, and so just keep that in mind. If I come running up during combat for a big hug, that's where we're going.
I'll do my best. You know, this mimic cloak actually, it was such a wonderful find for me because it actually gives me the ability to resist hugs quite effectively. I will make sure to give the cloak special instructions
Tell the cloak.
in that event. But yes, dragon horde somewhere around. Do we have a way to begin searching?
Shauna, do you think that your little blue eye thingamabobber could help here?
My blue eye thingy-mabobber. My third eye?
Yes.
I will enact my third eye and try to start making an investigation. See if I can find any entrances or secret passages or hidden things like that.
Is it the middle of the night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll wander around in the dark.
All right. Let's check him.
Well, I could light the day if you would like. Bahamut
Nope,
always
nope,
would.
nope. That's what brought the dragon, probably. We already figured that out when Palin did it earlier.
We don't know for certain that it was my fault that the dragon was alerted to our presence.
A dragon sleeping around its treasure and then waking up because of giant light. You're right, Palin.
It could have been anything.
She just wanders off.
Good night's gonna follow her.
Esme, I noticed that it seemed to make very intense eye contact with you at a certain point. Did you notice that?
That's strange that you noticed that during the hectic rolling of fire and all that. But you noticed it made eye contact with me.
It was a really long look.
Well, I didn't actually notice. I just thought it was looking at everyone that way.
Nope, I like
it
you a little
seems to
more.
really shift its entire body towards you to really regard you intensely.
Well, I mean, well, perhaps it was a worshipper of Takesis. She is a dragon deity.
That makes total sense.
Telepathically, Palin will start pinging Marvelous. Do you think it's possible that she somehow summoned it or beckoned it to attack us, given that I guess we're dragging her around in Esme's pack?
Can Marvelous respond telepathically, or do I just have to say out loud?
I think you can respond to me telepathically. I'm using my amulet.
Okay. Anything's possible. Look at what we've encountered along the way. And then again, it could have been the bright light you shone.
No, I'm certain the bright light had nothing to do with it.
Are you listening to me, Palin? Why aren't you talking?
Right. We were mid-conversation, and I just
You
had
started looking around, and you were. What's on your mind?
Well, just that we've been made aware of, our new traveling arrangements, and I don't know that we've adequately prepared for what that might entail. Wait, above table. Shauna, you shared with everybody, right, that we were dragging Takesis around?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we could just ask her, though, couldn't we? And Palin will open his third eye to see invisibility and try and check around Esme for this evil dragon goddess.
So you're just like looking around and.
Mhm.
What exactly does this look like?
I think you see the actual manifestation of the third eye, and Palin's regular eyes will sort of unfocus as he kind of tracks around you, trying to catch your traveling buddy.
Okay. Make a perception check.
25.
Staring at you in the face is a dark-haired woman
Oh no.
with golden armor all around her form, coming up her neck and topping her head with large horns as she wields an enormous sword. It smiles. Looking for someone.
Um. Yes. Great one, mistress. Ooh.
What did you call me?
Oh. I'm
Is that what we do now? That now they're the mother, they're great one mistress.
Not necessary. I don't.
Great one mistress. I got it.
No,
Okay.
no.
That's not what he called her in my head.
She comes up very close to you and begins whispering in your ear. Palin, you keep
Telepathic.
reporting back to someone. Who? Why are you really here?
Oh. So out loud, so the whole group can hear. Palin will just alert them. Well, I'm having a conversation with her now. She's quite inquisitive.
Who?
I mean, we can see you having a conversation with the great one.
Does anyone else have any ability to see invisible creatures? So this is a little overwhelming.
So, as you say this, you mean to say her, but your mouth says myself.
Palin, how hard did you get hit? Are you feeling all right?
No.
And as you look, she puts a finger up to her lips.
Oh, understood. I think telepathically, Palin's just like pinging everyone in the group, like, help! Help! She's very intimidating.
And you all hear, I'm very intimidating.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I will run up to Palin at this point, very convinced that somehow he's suffered brain damage.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. I think maybe that's enough for tonight. You want to do a medicine check? But I'm going to have to touch you to do that. Is that all right? It's a consent thing. I need consent.
Mhm.
16. Does anything seem off besides his ranting?
Doing a medicine check. Stress levels high, heartbeat quickens,
All right.
sweaty palms.
I think we need to get you some tea, my friend. Like the calm tea, chamomile.
That sounds wonderful. And Palin, his eyes, his gaze is locked on to Kesis. I guess he's probably just staring into the middle distance for everyone else. And he is, terrified. Legitimately terrified. Not his typical like, oh, this cuisine is low quality, or these sleeping arrangements are not up to snuff. He's actually horrified. And then he'll just make eye contact with her and kind of repeat the silencing motion and nod his head. Because apparently he can't even articulate what's going on.
So I think Esme keeps seeing you looking over at nothing and just kind of gets tired of this and just walks away.
maybe we can horde hunt in the morning, and maybe we could get a good night's sleep. Make sure Palin's all right before we go diving around potentially haunted hordes. What does everyone think?
I think that if I wasn't mistaken, Goodnight and Sean is actually already off looking for them away from the group.
Yes, we're looking for an entrance. We wandered off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've lost my audio.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
18. Actually, no, that would be a 23 because I'm going to use my magical balance. And I'm hoping my see invisibility will help.
Look. And you search through for a good amount of time here, looking through the woods, and you find what appears to be a softer bit of ground as you're taking your staffs and weapons and pushing it. And after some digging, you see the remnants of partially corroded rock as if by acid. In the ground. Looks like something had caved in here in the ground. There was a hole here once.
Well, good night. I think we found something.
Does this seem to be rock then?
Yes.
said- Well, I believe we do have a way of getting in if we want to. Do we want to try and get the rest of the party and alert them,
Well-
or do we want to dive in ourselves?
I think we should probably go. We found that at least what we think is a entrance or the spot. So maybe we'll return to the group and get our rest for the night and check out it in the morning.
Well, do you think one of us should stay here and the other should get the group, and then we rest here just so we don't possibly lose the spot?
I mean, we can, but I'm pretty sure I'll remember it. But if you want to stay, I can go grab the group.
Alright. If you get into trouble, just holler.
Okay. And Shauna will return to the group.
Okay.
Everyone, me and Goodnight, I think, came across some type of structure under the ground. He's wanted to camp there for the night, so I came back to grab you all.
All right.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
I'll just get my things.
Okay. You gather up your supplies and you make your way. And as moving it around, you can see the bed of rock that is partially corroded as if by acid and blackened. And moving away a little bit, just even by good night, you're able to see that the portal diameter is around 50 feet, though grown through with vines and moss.
Dewdrop, are you able to talk to the plants?
I can talk to plants. I can talk to animals. I can turn rocks into mud. I can do all sorts of cool stuff that might be handy in this particular situation.
Could you talk to the plants and find out if it is an old dragon's temple down there?
Yeah, let's see what they think. I mean, the problem is a problem of age. I guess I could try to talk to a tree because it depends on how old that dragon is. Let me see what I have here. Actually, and this is super helpful, I have a spell that plants can understand me, but they can't talk back. So let me look at my spell list. I might have something that I could take in the morning, but on me right now, I could tell them our tale, and then, that's pretty much it.
Well, maybe you could become friends with him tonight and tell them a good story.
Yeah. I give them the gist and to say I'll come back tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do. And then let me look at my spells. I'm pretty sure I have a spell where I could do that. Commune with nature or something along those lines. I can also.
Why don't you talk to me directly?
Holy shit! Who was that?
And you look, and there's creakings as a 50-foot tree walks and moves. You see arms vaguely on it. It bows its head.
Hi. Hi. Is this your kind of grove here? Are we intruding?
Yes. You were sleeping. Now you are sneaking.
We just fought a dragon. A ghost of a dragon. Do you know anything about that particular dragon? Is it a neighbor of yours?
Vengeance.
And how long has that dragon been a ghost?
Oh, few centuries.
Gotcha. Is a friend of yours?
Not at all.
Gotcha. Yeah, it didn't seem very nice. But I get a good vibe from you. And is it cool if we camp in the vicinity here?
No worry of mine. But you spent this time I watched you finding its home. Why?
I kind of point back to the group. I'm like, anyone?
We're trying to help protect the lands, and if there's something in the home of this dragon, we're hoping maybe it could help us in this plight. I'm sure if you know from the lands that there's creatures around here being collared.
Yes. Heard. The barbarian hordes are being equipped with such things.
Ooh.
Grabbing animal from the woods. You are in opposition to these things.
Very
We are.
so.
And as you say this, there is light that shines around you, and you feel it hot as if it could burn the flesh off your bone. And then it dissipates. You are. I can see what I can do. But there is something down there I would like.
If you can help us get inside, we can surely repay your debt by returning to you something that you'd want.
A seed. Roughly your height in diameter.
She points to herself or Dewdrop.
Shauna.
That's a good. It's a good point. It's a good point.
I believe we can do this for you. I mean, right, Dewdrop?
Yeah, if it's within our power, we'll absolutely get the seed for you.
Hmm.
Are there other evils down there?
Assumedly, that type of possessiveness can only attract what's worse. Plus, my friends here, as he looks around the other trees, should at least be 3 times their height. Something is not right below. You have dissipated it. But as long as their prized possession remains in what was once their lair, they will resurrect at dawn.
The dragon will resurrect at dawn?
Indeed.
Like this dawn or tomorrow dawn?
Every sunrise renews its quest to protect and hoard its belonging.
Well, guys,
20-minute adventure before bed.
Yeah. How about we stop for a second and take a short rest?
that might be our best choice. Because we only have a few hours if we want to get this done.
And I'll do a song of rest if we're going to do that.
Palin, traumatized, is going to maintain eye contact with Takesis and pull out his dragon snuggle beast. Just clutch it.
You see her walk over to Esme. She blows you a kiss. And she vanishes from your sight as she comes in contact with Esme.
Does it look like she passed into her or just kind of like dissipated?
Make an Arcana check.
Esme blows a kiss. No.
Okay. Let's go expertise in Arcana. Optimized for homework, not for combat. 17.
Feel as though it would be into whatever makes up a spirit in a person is where she seems to be able to reside within Esme.
Okay. All right, yeah, Palin's eyes are going to bulge, and he's just going to resolutely like turn over away from Esme, squeeze the snuggle beast a little harder.
Do I notice any of that? I mean, if you were staring really intently, I'm just curious.
I don't think Palin's made any attempts to conceal his reaction about this.
Yeah, I think Esme would notice. This is pretty insane.
Okay. Yeah, so she's like very purposely staying away from Palin. Like probably just like expanding the distance between them.
Yeah, Palin's gonna actually find Goodnight and get as close as he can to Goodnight and plop down with the snuggle beast.
All right.
You said that the snuggle beast was in the shape of a dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Goodnight will say, well, at least that's a start. You know, I have a good friend that I could always tell you about that would help it solve all your fears.
Is this? I think I've had, you know, like an abundance of dragon deity interaction for the day, and so I will take you up on that later. But thank you.
I never said anything about deity. I just said a friend. It could be Fred or George.
It could, but I feel like 90% of our discourse thus far has involved Bahamut, and so I just assumed.
So, what is wrong, my son? You seem troubled.
It's one of those things that's just really hard to talk about.
You do find the idea of like some type of enchantment on you that will not let you talk about what you've seen.
Mm-hmm. I think Palin's also very familiar with magical compulsions and is like not making efforts to creatively test the limits of this. He just knows he's outclassed and he's wanting to go to sleep and leave this alone.
Goodnight is gonna try and divine sense.
Okay. Put your senses out. Nothing. Orion comes back. All right. So you all try to get a short rest.
Esme will spend that short rest since she doesn't really benefit from it anyway. She's going to do a commune during this.
Mm-hmm. To whom?
Good question. I think there's something she wants to discuss with both of those deities. Let's roll for it.
Yeah, they're not going to share a group chat.
No, they're not. Do we go high or low? Well, it looks like we're going to Takesis.
Okay. So what does it look like to lay out this spell for Takesis? As you want to do this intentionally.
Okay. So here's what she does. She's going to set out all of her candles on the floor, the same as she would for Palor, except she's going to, after she kind of lays all her candles and lights a few of them, she takes one candle in particular that has not been lit, and she snaps it in half. And she lays it on the ground, whether it's snow or whether it's grass or whatever. She lays out a broken candle.
Okay. Then you have the other candles around.
Yes. And I think she would be very purposeful about doing this as far away from the group as possible. Obviously, she can't get too far, but they probably aren't going to really know what she's doing anyway, other than talking to Palor. So it doesn't really matter. But she just kind of would oftentimes go off by herself to pray, so it's not exactly unusual.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. And you push this out. Red, flame, then white, then blue, then black, then green comes from the candles. And the smell of herbal tea.
I've missed that smell.
And You smell there's warmth and moisture. You can almost taste it. Yes, Esme. Mother Esme. What can I tell you? How can I help you?
I want to know. Have you ever met my mother before?
She sought me out. Search. Well, that's not exactly true. You could say she sought what could best be described as a cousin of mine. And she found me.
Did you make a deal with her?
I offered her a deal. And she was unable to complete her end. I offered her more time, but she said she'd find her own way.
Was I a part of that deal?
No.
Just so you know I can't ask you any questions, but if there's a way to help her, I would be willing to talk about that next time.
I understand.
Thank you. I will take my leave. And so she'll finish the tea, same as she does to leave this place.
The candles go out, and a second candle falls and rolls to where you have the cracked one, and you watch it snap.
I'll take that one and the other ones, and I'll start putting them away. And as I finish that, I will I will go back to go sit with the others.
All right. Anything else?
I feel if you're going to just find Goodnight in a corner kind of by himself, still kind of a little confused. Well, not by himself. Palin's going to be right next to him. But he's just going to be praying, shining his shield and the hammer, and just praying to Bahamut for guidance in this troubling times and wisdom.
Mm-hmm. You do, and you're reminded of saying of Bahamut. Something you were taught, and it seems to be brought to mind in your prayer. You remember yourself, almost hear yourself saying it over and over. Righteous practice. Righteous practice prepares us when we don't know the answers. And Palin, as you take your little nap, finding sleep, you kind of open your eyes, and there is a orange fire around it are seated humans, elves. You see an ogre. There's even a goblin, a minotaur. 11 people, all holding your staff. Each one a different one. And they all sit around the fire. Realize you yourself, where there would be a log for you, you simply are on the ground holding your snuggle beast. As you open your eye, they all turn and look at you.
Do I recognize the human male who handed me the staff in the first place? Is he here?
You do. You see the golden skin, hourglass eyes. Except he does not have a staff. He wears black robes. His hands are crossed in front of him.
I think Palin will just make, a significant look between his empty hands and the staff, and kind of hold it aloft to see if there's any response.
He looks at you.
Does it appear like he wants to move to take the staff back, or
No.
no? Palin will look to his left and right and kind of make eye contact with all the assembled folks.
They notice you. Everyone's kind of stares. Some look back to the fire.
Yeah, I think Palin will just introduce himself. Hello, am I actually here with you now, or is this some kind of projection, or?
The golden skinned man speaks. And his voice is coarse and scratchy, as if it requires great effort. It's as real as you to make it, Palin.
I find myself in need of some guidance, perhaps. We've encountered someone that you all may be familiar with. I believe she calls herself Takesis.
And how do you find her?
I don't know. She's exceptionally powerful, knowledgeable, appears rather ruthless. All qualities I appreciate. I'm afraid she might mean ill for one of my friends, and I don't think I could accept that, though.
Even if it meant getting what you need to do what you must do, what you want to do. To be the Balin that you know you can be. Let a random acquaintance, someone you happen to be on the same burning ship with, interfere with that.
I don't know, I suppose. She isn't just anyone. She's, I believe, central to the defining events of our age. And I don't know if her methods of achieving her goals, perhaps they're better than the path that I'm considering.
Better. Or easier to swallow. There's a difference. Figure the difference out.
This would have been so much easier if I'd had this encounter about 4 months ago. Things have gotten complicated.
Anything, any question that is worth considering only comes to us when it is most difficult, or it is worthless. Know this. You hold that staff. It is yours. No matter what way you go, it is yours. Its purpose is for you to find the path you choose.
And I think Palin finds himself handling his holy symbol and the coin of New Atari that he has kind of woven into that makeshift clasp that Esme gave him. And as he's looking around at this group, are they wearing robes? Are they all wearing black robes?
No. They are in a mix of robes. Mostly white.
Mostly white, okay.
A few red. And this person you're talking to is the only one wearing black.
Interesting, okay. I thank you for this wise counsel.
And you didn't immediately see that. It's almost as if you pondered the question that suddenly robes appeared on them, revealing the answer.
Hmm.
Found the first trick. You must seek to find. And with that, you wake up having completed a short rest.
That's what we're doing now as a short rest.
Yes, that's what you all said. Asked me to.
I dropped off for a minute there, so I'm going to roll some hit dice.
Anything else? If not, some of you haven't taken a nap, others of you stayed awake. Whatever you found yourself doing, may mark a short rest.
And what does your Song of Rest add to, Marvelous?
A D8.
D8.
All right. So it's been. Is it a brand new day?
No,
No, it's been an hour.
short rest.
I just wasn't sure what time of day it was.
The sun's not risen yet.
Okay.
It is still dark night.
Shauna will tell you exactly what time of day it is. She knows that.
It is precisely 3:37 a.m.
It's precisely 3:37 a.m. Mother Esme.
Does that count as a brand new day?
The dawn has not risen yet, so no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no dawn if your stuff recharges at dawn.
Okay. Well, it does. Well, it says once per day. That's why I was asking.
If you want it to be a day, that's fine.
I was just going to call Mom.
Does it say day or does it say 24 hours?
Well, it says. I'll pull it up again because when I read it the first time, it said once per day, but I'll check to be sure. It says. Can't. Oh no, you're right. It is dawn on this one. I didn't see that. Never mind. Okay, never mind.
no worries.
It's all good. Oh wait.
And everyone, can we refresh my memory on the plan here?
We found out Dragon awakens at dawn or comes back. So whatever we want to go pilferage from him and get that seed returned to the treant, we need to do before dawn.
I see. Okay.
And it is so we have about roughly 2 hours, maybe 3, if we're lucky.
I'm just going to try to heal myself real quick.
Yeah, I'm about half. I've got about half of my useful spells because I need a long rest to get any back. So if we get in the shit, I'm going to be moderately helpful.
Oh yeah, I'll be completely useless.
Let's just keep that in mind.
This is optional. It's up to y'all.
No, I'm totally down for doing it. I just keep it in mind. We might at some point have to run away, for example.
I don't know if we're going this is the best course of action, but if this is what we want to do, all right.
I mean, do you want to face the
yes.
Ghost Dragon again?
Of course not, but I still don't exactly know what we're doing.
Looking for magical items to help us.
Oh. All right.
And also helping this treant get back a seed of his.
That's good. That's always good. I just didn't know what we were doing, that's all.
Speaking of, we should go find our friend Dewdrop. Did you catch his name?
You know what? I kind of spaced out there for a minute and didn't.
Nor did I.
my audio kept dropping while that was happening, so I was like trying my best to stay engaged, but yeah, my audio was going in and out.
I think it was Bartholomew.
Excellent.
Amazing. He is around, and he will. Because he didn't really leave any of you. He actually watched over you. And he says, my name is Snowspur.
Nice to meet you, Snowspur.
Bows.
Well, what did you have an idea for trying to get us into this place?
And you look now and you see that as you've been resting, that there are some stones that have been pulled out, but others have made a small 7-foot hole down. And you see now that vines work all the way down, mixed with thick tree roots. It opens up down below.
Does this seem to be masoned or just
It's not masoned, it's like pulled back from like vines and tree roots. It's like during the time he's used nature to make you an entrance.
And what's down there?
Where they once lived.
The dragon?
Yes.
Oh, we're going. The horde. We're actually going. Do we know what the horde is?
I mean, I know what they usually are.
Stuff to help your up-and-coming church mother, Esme.
You could fund a lot of orphanages.
I mean, I'm not. That's not what I was talking about. I just don't know. Do we know what the horde is? Is it money? Is it something
Often.
else?
Yeah, often it's gold and items. I mean, a lot of dragons are very. I hate to use the word greedy, but like, you know, they like their shiny stuff, and they tend to stockpile it. And I've seen magic items. I've seen. I mean, I saw one dragon, or heard of one dragon that had art. Big art fan. I don't know.
I don't know. The one we just saw was the first dragon I've ever dealt with, and that was pretty big. And whatever this is, it was worth for them coming back from death to protect. All right, I would just trust your judgment, as I have little to no experience with dragons.
Just wondering, sir. You said they once lived. Were there more than one dragon that lived there, or just one?
Then the ones that followed them.
A family? Like children dragons? Or...
I don't know if they ever had children. However, they did have sycophants.
Oh. Well, I suppose if we're going, we should, unless there's anything else you can tell us about.
They were nicknamed the Collector.
Collector.
Oh, so maybe this one likes art too. Maybe that's what's going on down there as an art collection.
Now, should I be concerned if the dragon knew me?
It did look at you a lot, like
And it's called
real.
the Collect. I'm wondering if this is connected to, you know.
Mhm.
well?
If we go
Yeah.
now, we won't run into it.
Okay.
If we wait, we will.
Okay.
Sister, you are also wearing the thing on your head that is represented by dragons.
The what?
Your collar.
Oh, around my neck. Yes, of course.
Yes.
I thought you meant my veil.
No, it's around your neck.
Right. Yes, of course.
And when it looked at Goodnight and took off, did I sense? Would I have sensed it was fear, or just like remembered something and took off?
Make an
Yeah.
insight check.
All right. That's going to be 14 plus dirty 20.
I would say surprise is what you could read in his eyes.
Esme's gonna start making her way down. She doesn't want to see that dragon again.
Yeah. I don't suppose anyone has the ability to share dark vision.
Do you not have dark vision, Dewdrop?
It turns out I don't. I can light a torch once we get down there if need be.
I mean,
Well, I can make Bahamut's light shine all around.
maybe we start smaller and we go there if we have to.
if you have something, I can just make it, light up for you.
How bright is that? I can do 5 feet.
20 feet.
Okay. All right. Why don't we just start with 5 feet and see how I do, and then I might call on you for backup if I'm just running into things.
All right.
And I will start climbing down as well.
I will follow suit.
Okay.
I could also cast fireball.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Just at intervals.
Yeah. Just that's our light source. Everything burning.
Palin will activate his third eye this time for the purpose of getting dark vision.
Okay.
It just seems kind of unfair that he's got a third one that can see in the dark, and I only have one that can see in the dark.
Wizards, I don't know what to tell you. It's just, we're better at most things.
All right. Then, as you descend deeper into the dark of this pit, we will take our break.
Yes. All right. See y'all in a few minutes.
All right. Let's get going. So, all of you begin descending down and low. And those of you with the dark vision, as you seem to climb the vines and the roots are almost ladder-like. You see liquid below you. Still motionless. What would you like to do?
Watch your step. Some type of pond? Of rainwater?
I was gonna say, what does it look like, but I can't see. Does it feel like a cavern down there? Like what?
You further descend, and you can see that it opens up. And from when you get to the ceiling, you end up climbing down another 100 feet, making it a wide cavernous area.
Telepathically in Zemnian, Palin will reach out to Shauna. Does this strike you as vaguely familiar?
What do you mean, Palin?
Well, I don't know. It's somewhat reminiscent of that cavern where we encountered the aboleth, no?
It did cross my mind. Best we be prepared for anything.
I think at this point, Palin's gonna cast light using his staff.
Is there ground to stand on when we hit the end?
There is nothing until you get to the water, or to this liquid, rather.
And it's just liquid. There's not like a solid place to stand that we can see.
Not that you can see. And Palin, give me a D10.
I forgot about this. Jeez Louise, if I shoot something, I'm gonna be so annoyed at myself. That's a 9.
Okay. In that case, a huge gust of wind begins rocketing around you.
God. Palin's instantly trying to defuse the. No!
What are you doing?
I apparently have no idea.
When Palin gets closer with the light, Matt, are we able to see more if the lake, like if this is a lake or just a little?
Yeah. Palin, real quick though, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. 25.
25. You begin to Concentrate on this effect as you're trying to go, no, 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 not again. And that is when you begin to decipher some of the magical formulas. And you breathe. And there's a pattern this follows that you've been trying to figure out. It's like this complex puzzle, arithmetic, a type of homework that you know very well. You begin to concentrate. And with a thought, the wind stops.
Yeah. That was cool.
It will be once I'm more practiced. Yes. Very, very cool. The staff. Legendary, otherworldly staff. Very cool.
And you master, and you feel that you see more writing as if it was invisible before. You understand more fully the magic of this staff.
Oh.
And there's more you can now do to it.
Ooh.
And I'm going to go ahead and put it in mid-game.
Ooh.
Whoa. That's
Oh
cool.
my god. Amazing.
Now it glows, having fully realized its power in your hands. And as the light shines down, you reveal what seems to be a 2,000 wide pool. Actually, you can only go up to so many feet. So from everything you can see is a endless pool of blood.
Oh, blood. Excellent.
Why is there all this blood down here?
Such a valid question.
It's the right question. It's the right question.
Did I say something wrong?
Nope. Nope.
Is it pouring down from like the top of the cavern now?
No.
Like, see, it's just like a
It
reservoir.
seems still.
Divine sense.
Good thinking.
Put out your senses. And nothing trips it.
Well, one of us has to be the first to see how deep it is.
Yeah.
And Shauna gets in the water.
How
The
do you
blood.
For the blood.
do you just like drop from the rope and like, or do you like gingerly get it? I'm just trying to get a good mental picture.
She just plunges in.
Shauna,
Okay.
that's blood. Oh.
It comes to about your waist.
Okay. See, I learned this so then I don't have to polymorph into a whale.
Yeah. Yep. You just saved me from cracking my skull because I was just about to dive in. So awesome. Thank you very much. I'll climb on
Yep.
down.
How tall are you, Shauna?
I am 5'8".
Okay. Kratos will get down into the blood as
5'2".
well.
You're what?
Climbing into the blood.
She's 5'2".
Oh, 5'2". Okay. I think I'm just slightly shorter, so I guess I'll go down there into the blood And she is not happy about it.
Mother, though, just think, it's not lava.
Oh, that's so true. So true. Oh.
Well, she'd probably enjoy swimming in that, given our history. Palin's
What?
going to activate his wing boots and just slide it right over.
What does the ground feel like under our feet?
Right now it's like hard and sharp rock.
Yeah. Like if I go and grab one of those rocks, can I pull one up?
Yeah. Roll a d20.
Oh boy. Here we go, y'all.
Just pull up a rock or a skull.
Exactly. How's a 4?
A 4. Okay. You reach down and you kind of feel around and you feel a rock. But as you thought it's a rock for a second, then it kind of gives into your touch.
Uh-huh.
And as it does, the blood around you whirls and wraps around your body,
Yep.
dealing 8 bludgeoning damage
Okay. Ow.
Oh, what's happened?
and 14 acid damage. You're
Oh,
grappled and restrained.
Oh,
Okay. Help. Am I underwater? So you just blah, 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 blah.
No, it just comes around you and
Okay.
has you, and then there's this wave as it begins to rise, and a spray of the blood comes over. Let's see, that's going to be a 30-foot. That'll hit you all as it sprays over all of you. I need dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
If is anyone within 10 feet of me?
From Goodnight, that looks like Dewdrop, Shauna, and I believe Palin.
You get +5 to your saving throw.
I wish it would help.
Yeah. Am I rolling again for this effect? Is this a second effect or is this still the
Yes.
first one? Okay.
Though you were restrained, so you fail.
Okay. Can I just at the first opportunity, whenever it makes sense, I want to bamf out of it and into the onto the rope?
Is that a bonus action?
It is a bonus action.
Okay. When we get a chance.
Yeah. Just let me know.
So below 14 is going to be a very low roll of 15 acid damage. As the blood hits onto your skin. 14 and above is going to be 7 acid. And everyone is pulled around Dewdrop.
Oh shit.
Even if they're still on the ropes?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
You're
shit.
pulled down.
Does it feel?
And as you splash, you see there's like these waves that come out of your impact into this pool of blood. And around where Dewdrop is, you see the wave kind of go over, and this mass of blood does not move. And as it goes across, you see 6 more spaces where the blood does not seem to ripple correctly. Roll initiative.
Oh shit. $23.
All right, so and there are going to be 7 of these. So I see Cricket at 9, Sean at 13, Mother at 19, Palin at 13, Marvelous at 16, Dewdrop at 18, and
20
Goodnight at 25.
23. Dewdrop's 23. He has advantage.
Okay. Perfect. In that case, all together. Good night. It is your turn.
Alright. Good Night's going to try and move towards one of these pools of blood.
Well, you're right next to one.
Oh. Alright. He's going to just go ahead and try and swing at it then. Because it might make sense. He's going to try and make it splashes with the hammer. And that is 18 to hit.
18 hits.
For 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah. You dig deep. You hit the ooze. Some of it drops off, and blood becomes blood. What do you want to do next?
Did it seem to do anything to it then?
Yeah, it did damage.
Alright. He is going to reach up and say, smashing it works, as he goes again. Uh, 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Ooh, good damage. For 16 bludgeoning.
All right. Is it 16?
Yep.
Nice.
Alright. And, Good Night will attempt to, vamp out of the way, and behind it, the one in the farthest corner closest to the whiteboard, with Misty Step.
Okay. Nice.
Uh,
So the chalkboard, I think, is what he's saying.
yeah, to the white. Right.
Overmore. There you
Yep,
go.
that one. Thank you.
Very good. Mother Esme.
I think Dewdrop was next.
Yeah, it is true. Dewdrop.
All right. I will, seeing that seems to have for some reason worked, I'm going to turn around at the one that's more or less behind me. I'll let out a roar. My fingernails will extend. My fangs will extend. My eyes will turn black. And there's sort of like a black ichor dripping from my nails and my fangs, and I'll just slash at the one behind me with primal savagery.
Nice.
That will be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be all of 10, I believe, poison damage.
Okay. That is resistant.
Interesting. I don't think poison
And
does.
I think it's acid.
Oh, is it acid? Let me double check. Yeah. It is. It's got a little. Like, it is acid. You're right.
And it is resistant.
Well, acid was a bad idea, I think, y'all.
All right.
Shit.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Mother.
All right. Esme is going to summon forth spirit guardians.
Yeah.
And she's going to try to move herself so that she gets possibly up to as many as she can. I think 3 maybe with her 15. I think it's a 15-foot radius. Yeah, 15. Let me make sure. It doesn't say radius, does it? Sphere. It's a sphere. 15-foot sphere. And so that will be her action. Yeah, that I was just looking at her bonus action, and there's nothing I can do right now. So I'm good. All
right. All right. The one near Dewdrop is going to lash out with advantage because you are restrained. Actually, at the start of your turn, Dewdrop.
Yes. Oh, would I have been able to try to save that at the end of my turn, or is?
No, you have to use your action to do so.
Okay.
You got 6 acid damage at the start of your turn.
Got it.
And then on its turn, it will try to strike out for 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And 12 acid.
Ow.
And it will strike again for 23 to hit.
It hits.
I was cutting words that.
Thank you.
Okay, roll cutting words.
Oops, sorry, rolled the wrong one. Hold on a second. Don't take that. That's not right. It's not very good. Looks like it's going to be a 3.
3, that would be a dirty 20 to hit then.
That still hits. Thanks for trying.
Okay, so that is 10 bludgeoning damage and 14 acid.
Yeah. Down half my health already. What was the acid?
14.
14? Ooh, Jesus. Oh, shit, y'all. Dewdrop got clobbered.
Okay, here's the one right behind Esme having to make a wisdom save for 8, so it's going to take full damage.
And full damage is 17 radiant.
Okay. Good. And then it's going to go ahead and do a 30-foot cone. I do believe from Esme it can get everybody but Goodnight. Yeah, I don't think it'll hit Goodnight. So go ahead and make your dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, God, y'all.
Nat 20, 25.
Nice.
All right, it is 14. So below 14, you are taking 18 acid damage.
Oh my god.
You make your save, that is 9 acid.
Do I need to do my con save?
Yes.
Okay.
Dewdrop's barely standing.
And what was this a cone of?
It sprayed out a mass of blood on everyone.
That's a 9 on the con save, so I'm pretty sure that ends
Yep.
Spirit Guardians.
Spiritual Guardians are gone. And then it strikes with its blood form for 21 to hit Esme.
21 hits.
For 7 bludgeoning damage and 13 acid. You're grappled and restrained. Marvellous, it is your turn.
I'll brandish my rapier and cast Steel Wind Strike. That teleports me to 5 different creatures, I believe. And before I teleport, I'll make note of where I can be at advantage on any of the 5 that I get to.
Yeah, so there's at least, I'm seeing 3 that you can have flanking with.
Okay. And I'll go the first one. You can just pick whichever. I'm going to try to get around to those 5 closest. Okay, do I have it on the first one?
Yes.
All right. 27 to hit.
Hits.
28 points of force damage.
Nice. Blood is obliterated.
Nice.
Popping over to the second one.
Okay.
Is this one just a straight roll?
Yes.
14 to hit.
Hits.
$30 points of force damage.
Nice.
Damn.
Popping around to the third one.
Okay.
Is that one a straight roll?
I need the hand to move you. Straight roll.
All right. 22 to hit.
That hits.
34 points of force damage.
Nice.
Vamping over to the fourth one.
Okay.
Is that a straight roll? Okay.
Yes.
15 to hit.
Hits.
Nice.
35 points of force damage.
Oh, yeah. Now you've got advantage. By dewdrops.
Natural 20.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
For 75 points of force
Oh
damage.
my god!
It is gone. And dewdrop, you're no longer restrained.
Oh my god! Thank you. That was amazing.
Bonus action. Bonus action. I can't do like a first level healing word on him, right? Since I cast a spell.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will just give him Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you.
Just say, don't let the blood get you down.
You got it. Then Palin, it is your turn.
Palin will briefly contemplate the opportunity here to pay Dewdrop back for all of his kindness, all of his generosity over the past several weeks. He's provided the most healing to Palin out of anyone. And then he will instantly discard that idea. And he's going to cast a 4th level fireball, attempting to hit
Yes!
the 3 bloody dudes that are, I guess, north of him or east of him. 3 that are grouped up.
Yeah,
if
right
possible.
there.
Yeah, to avoid any friendly fire if I can.
100%.
Okay. So I'm channeling this through the staff. Who knows what kind of shenanigans will ensue?
You have mastered the staff now. There are no shenanigans. You're in control of it. Those 3, and then you made the Arcana. You realized what was happening, how you were accidentally
Okay.
activating spells. So now you're
Okay.
in full control of those spells.
That most satisfying moment of D&D thus far.
Yeah,
So that's a dex save of 16.
Okay. So first one closest to Esme, fail. Second one, fail. Third one, fail.
Nice.
All those failures are taking 26 fire damage.
Okay, they are resistant, so they would take 13.
Oh, dang.
Still
Okay,
pretty
cool.
good.
Resistant actually matters for you. That's good.
Oh, plus 9 from
Right.
the staff thingy. Halved, I guess, to 4.
Right.
And then with my movement, with my movement, Pan's gonna click his heels and shoot 30 feet straight up. That'll be his turn.
All right. Very, very good. And with that, Shauna.
Rinse and repeat. But it's going to be a cold ball. She's like, ooh, fire, let's try this. And she's going to create an ice ball. So,
Okay.
DC 17 dexterity save.
All fail, and they're resistant to cold.
So they will take 13 damage. Also.
Okay. Nice. Amazing. Is that it?
Who's next to me? Anybody?
Looks like Dewdrop.
Dewdrop.
I think
Sure.
most of this blood is mine now.
You don't use weapons, do you?
I do not. Thank you, though.
I think you use your hands.
I do occasionally. Yeah.
Okay, and I just touch him and I go, here, lightning damage. And your hands are glowing with lightning.
How long does that last?
I think for like a minute.
Okay.
Or like, yeah, until the end of this
Yeah.
fight.
And Dewdrop, I'll allow that to go into an animal form, but it's up to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Cricket.
I will run up to one of the three that was hit by the fire and ice ball. And
Yes.
pulling out the scimitar, I'll take 2 slashes at it.
Okay.
First one's a 15.
That will hit.
Alright, and that is for 12 damage.
12. That kills it.
Nice.
Alright. I'll go up to the one next to it then, and I'll finish off that follow through of that strike and strike this one. Oop, wrong dice. Uh, 19 to hit
That hits.
for 9 damage.
It
And-
falls. It is slain.
Alright, I'll go up to and run up to the last one and bonus action Fury Blows.
Nice.
Nice.
So, and there's a nat 20
Oh!
That hits.
for 6 damage.
And
And-
it is slain.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
He's mopping them up, critters.
No joke.
And then, yeah, Critters will. Do I have enough movement to get to another one to finish up that Fury Blows strike?
This is difficult terrain, unless you have a swim speed. Because waist deep blood is not that easy to move through.
It turns out.
Alright, so then I will finish up just looking at my hands and my sword in my other hand. And, like, okay, this was a little too easy. And I'll end my turn.
Palin, we get no credit.
Okay, the one closest to the camera is going to do a 30-foot cone.
No, I'm toast. Goodbye, y'all. It was nice.
How high was Palin?
30 feet.
30 feet. So it can get Palin, I think. Because throw a cone, so it should go out and get everybody plus.
Yeah.
No, actually, Palin's too close. Yeah, so it won't get Palin. Whereas further away, it would get it. It would get Palin. But as it's such, let's look at here. Tell me everyone who will get in the 30. Those three.
Yeah.
So that'd be Shauna, Dewdrop, and Marvellus.
This is Dex.
Either way, it has to pick between Marvellus and Esme.
Okay, it'll do Actually, yeah, it'll do Marvellus.
Oh, good
Does
night.
15 pass?
How's a 3?
All right, that will be 20 acid below 14. 14 and above, that is 10 acid.
And Dewdrop drops into the blood.
Ooh. And then a bloody pseudopod goes towards Shauna for so close to a natural 20, but instead a 9 to hit.
Nope. Smacks against my magic armor.
And next. Yeah, the one by Goodnight will actually move away from them to get close to maximize its breath weapon. So Goodnight, you get a op attack.
Alright. Helps if you talk with the microphone unmuted. Alright. That's gonna be a 27 to hit.
Hits.
Nice.
We're going to do a second level. No, just a normal divine smite with the hammer. Ooh. 24, 29. That's gonna be 29 damage. 9 of that's bludgeoning.
Did you roll to hit?
I did that.
Okay.
Sorry. I thought I said that that's a 27 to hit.
Yep, hits. Good.
And that's for 29 damage.
Nice. 29. Very good.
And then Good Night will let me just verify.
That was just your attack of opportunity, so.
Yes, but he has Relentless Avenger, so when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, you can move half your speed immediately after the attack as part of the same reaction without provoking out attacks. So he's going to move right along with that creature.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So the creature gets within the optimal 30-foot cone, as it has senses within the blood itself. So it can get as close as it needs to.
Matt, I assume this will just take a death save from me?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to be everyone except Goodnight and Critters, it looks like.
How is this
And
harder than
Palin.
Dragon?
And Balin. All right. So make your deck save. And below 14, you would take 19 acid. 14 and above, you would take 9. And then it will go ahead and try to pseudopod Goodnight for 10. That ain't going to come anywhere close. Good night. It is your turn.
All right. I think you're going to see him thinking back to earlier with the words he heard. Well, before I say this first, Hand, would a Goodnight be able to get to Dewdrop with 25 feet of speed? Granted, he is slow, is difficult, so I don't know. Okay.
No.
That makes it easier than he is going to go and swing his hammer at this thing again.
Okay.
Raise it up and say, "May Bahamut guide my hammer true," for a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And that's going to be for 17 damage.
Nice.
And then as he hits it and it comes up, he's going to try and do a underhand swing through the blood at it to see if that works even any better. 15
hits.
How's this thing looking? Can I tell?
Believe it or not, it looks bloodied.
All right. Yeah, that's bad damage roll. That is 9 damage.
Ooh, okay. All right. Anything else?
He is going to then move to position himself the way he can best assist people for his aura of protection.
Okay. Nice. Dewdrop, it is your turn.
All right, that saving throw. Ooh, no. 6.
Did you add your 5?
My 5 for
being close to the paladin that just got
That's
next
a-
to you.
that's 11.
That's a
That's
success.
excellent.
Bahamut
All right.
guide your soul home.
1 and 1. Hell yeah.
Mother Esme.
So Esme sees Dewdrop and then does something really stupid. And she clasps her hands together, begins whispering a prayer in Abyssal, and she takes 17 necrotic,
Ooh.
and Dewdrop will gain twice that in HP.
Oh, thank you. I'll take it. I'm back up.
Okay.
So I can't do math, so I don't know how much that is.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
34.
Yeah,
Okay.
34.
So yeah, so now Esme looks really bad. So she will kind of back away from this fight a little bit, as much as she can, and kind of leave it to them.
Okay. I don't know why this one's still up. Should only be 2 up. Okay. Marvelous.
I will slide around behind the one that's closest to me to line up the two. I'll pull out some fur and a rod of crystal, kind of start rubbing them like I'm trying to create a fire with sticks in my hand. And you'll see a little arcing pattern come up and then shoot lightning bolt right out at both of them.
Nice.
The dex 19.
It is impossible for them to make that. So that hits them. They are resistant to lightning.
Okay. And so that will be... Oh, wow. That's a good roll.
Oh shit!
43 points of lightning
Nice.
damage.
21. Okay. The one by Good Night is returned to the pool. Slain. Anything else?
Let's see. Nope. I'll kind of move. I'll move as much as I can, continuing around, trying to isolate myself away from that one.
All right. Got it. Palin.
Phelan, looking down, is going to extend the Staff of Magius and cast a simple firebolt. Does a 25 to hit,
Yeah.
and that'll be a 24 plus 27 fire damage.
Nice. After 13.
And then as a bonus action, how bad is Dewdrop looking now?
I'm still pretty bad.
Okay. So Palin is gonna spare a bonus action. Let's see. Let's do a 3rd level healing word
Thank you.
for 15 healing to Dewdrop.
You.
All right. Shauna.
Shauna's just gonna look over at the creature, kind of twinge her eye a little bit, and I need a intelligence save.
It is a 11.
And it will take 12 psychic damage.
Okay. It takes all the psychic.
And it also gets a minus d4, 1d4 to its next saving throw.
Nice. Cricket.
I'll get it over to Dewdrop, and I will do a Cure Wounds for him as well. And you get back 17
Hell yeah.
HP. And I will call out the bugs from my backpack, and you'll see critters lift out from the bloody pool, and I'm gonna start hovering 10 feet in the air.
Nice. Okay, it's the last Ooze's turn of blood. Does not recharge its breath. Therefore, it'll move within 10 feet of Shauna and unleash an attack. For natural 20.
Oh no!
silvery barbs.
Nice.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. 14 bludgeoning damage. And 17 acid.
Damn,
Yeah,
this is
Shauna
hard.
falls.
Ah, Shauna!
All right. And then it will attack Dewdrop.
Yeah, and I'm still prone.
15.
15 misses.
All right. Can't grab ya. Good night.
Good Night is angry at one of the closest people that he has met since he has been here has fallen, and he is going to swing that hammer with all of his might. Ooh, and that's a nat 20.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Let's end this, he says, as he does Divine Smite level. Alright. That's going to be 7, 21, 22, 23. 23 times 2, 46. 51 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah.
You see him just go up as he says, let's end this, and just see almost unhumanly strength come out as he's glowing in this faint platinum light. And it looks like you can actually start to see this the dragon on his shield come to life. You're not sure if he's just moving so fast or something else, as he goes down and just causes the blood to spool up everywhere like someone just made the world's massive cannonball.
Nice.
Absolutely. And it is gone. And just because we do have a downed ally, Dewdrop.
All right. So I will stand up. Who's in the best health right now? Just taking a quick poll
That
of
would
the
be
room.
me,
Good
I'm
night.
guessing.
Okay. I'm going to stand up and I will slap my hands together, and a purplish light comes out, and it just kind of throws a ball of light above us that kind of rains down in a purple rain, and cast Mass Cure Wounds on everybody but Good Night. Here comes the roll. And I added not great. 23 plus a d4. 25. 25 total for everyone except Goodnight. And I will help Shauna up.
Thank you, Good Night. Or Dewdrop. Both of you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. That was awful. I just want to mention, I think there are traps in the floor. It's entirely possible I stepped on one. I just want to call that out. Just everybody be careful where you're stepping.
Good point. And Shauna pulls out her broom of flying, hops on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
Bye.
Come up to Palin.
I'll look up where we climbed. Is there still a hole where the Trent is, or did he close it up?
He didn't close it up. It is still there.
Okay.
Good Night's just going to put the hammer away and kind of wipe off a little bit of blood and said, "Well, I don't know about you guys, but I actually was starting to have fun with that."
Dewdrop's beard and hair are like just coated in blood, his own and like everywhere else. It's kind of like just barely held together. One of his eyes is twitching. It's like, I've had better days. I've had better days.
Is anyone still fairly low on hit points? Below
Yeah.
half?
Yeah.
Alright. Lay on hands 20 for you.
Thank you.
And also following that up with 32 from a cure wounds. Oh no, 34 from a cure wounds.
And
Let's go fight this darkness. I'm full health now.
I'm not. I'm gonna put some health into myself here for a second, but I'm gonna be pretty tapped.
Dewdrop, here. Since you helped me a little bit, this won't hurt me that bad. And you are going to get 24 HP back.
Oh yes, thank you. Like how we're just trading health.
As you
around.
see,
It's fun.
Shauna does this kind of same spell Sister Esme did a little later, and some of her energy goes into you.
Thank you.
Good Night's also going to go up to Mother Esme and say, I don't know if this will work or not, but I believe you are a pure person and hope the best for you, and just taps her on the shoulder and gives her 15 lay on hands healing.
Thank you.
Does that work, GM?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just because of
How
the
does that feel?
You worried it wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
Could you explain to me the conditions under which it fails?
Because I'm a tiefling, isn't it? It's a tiefling thing.
Oh, her infernal heritage. Is that why she's so susceptible to these?
Susceptible.
Oh my
but-
gosh! Wow.
We're not going there today.
Easy. Let's just. We're slightly going somewhere sensitive. Let's.
I think
back
our path is this way.
up.
In my defense, that was not where I was.
I know.
I thought it was an
we know,
alignment
we know.
question, right? Oh,
We know.
like how does literally above table? How does lay on hands fail?
Well, the reason why I was worried it would fail because I've had it before where two opposing DM. If a DM has two opposing deities, they won't necessarily let the.
Oh,
Because your healing goes through your deity. That's why I had to ask.
Yeah, that's what I figured you were asking. That's what I was.
Yeah.
I was on the same page with you. So, we're good.
All right.
So you wade forth into the pool of blood.
Yay.
Mother, would you like a ride?
Oh, actually, yes. I really don't like wading through blood.
Hop on.
So she'll get on the broom.
Okay. And you move forth. I would say, do you keep going 15 minutes? You're still just in what seems like an endless pool as you proceed moving. Any conversations or comments?
At that 15 minutes, the bugs will dissipate and Critter's just back wading through the blood.
Is Esme able to have a private conversation with Shauna on this broom?
And we can fly high enough, yeah.
Shauna,
Uh-huh.
I spoke to And above table, I don't know if this is going to come out the words how based on the prior conversations, but here's what she's intending to say.
Okay.
I spoke to Takesis.
So did I.
Well, really?
In a way.
You reached out to her?
Well, you remember how I told you that she's been with us?
Right.
When I enact my third eye, I can see invisible or creatures that others can't see with their own eyes. I believe you've seen Palin do it before. Well, last time I enacted it, and when me and Dewdrop were following you out to the woods, she made a comment to me about just never hurting you.
About never hurting me.
Yes.
Takesis made that comment.
Yes. She seems very fond of you, sister, mother.
You can call me either. You can call me sister. That's fine.
It's just getting used to.
Well, I feel like, full disclosure, I wanted to talk to her because my mother had mentioned something earlier about knowing who she was. I think I mentioned that. And I was trying to get information about what kind of a deal she might have made. And it sounds like they made a deal, and my mother refused to complete her part of it, which to me means that maybe this proves that my mother has good in her. Maybe she made some deal and regretted it and didn't want to go through with it, right? And because of that, I think something horrible has happened. I think she's being forced to do things. I mean, some of this could be reaching, but I just have this feeling. And what Takesis said seemed to go in line with it. And deities don't tend to lie during a commune, even those of different moralities or ethics.
Sister, can I be honest with you?
Of course.
It's something I've been working on for a while, is trying to tell others the truth instead of staying behind lies. When I saw your mother, she was working on a way to call her Titans. Who do you think would have granted her the knowledge and power to resurrect the Titans?
Takesis, right?
Exactly. Now, I think you could be correct that she did make a bargain with Takesis for this knowledge and power, but turned on her back on her when Takesis asked too much or wanted something.
Well, that's possible, but it's also equally possible, and I think you would agree, within the realm of possibility, that she made a deal, my mother refused a certain part of it, and is now being forced to resurrect these Titans, and maybe this is all against her will. She even warned me about seeking her out. I don't think if she was actually in league with Takesis, she would be so worried about me.
I mean, she's your mother. Even if she acts like she's not worried, deep down our parents will always care for us. Even when we're at our lowest, and they hope for the best for us. So, she's probably more hoping that you don't follow the same path that she walked. You are such a light to people and bring such hope and guidance, and are so good-hearted. And if she's walked the path of darkness, which I've walked myself, then she wouldn't want something like that for you.
Well, that's just it, Shauna. I don't think she knows anything about me. I don't know if she even knows that I go by a different name now. And all my conversations with her, I go by my other name. And I don't know if she knows anything about me.
Then this is why we must find her, so she can get to know you, and you can get to know her.
Well, I just intend to keep looking for answers and to because I feel it's important to prove one way or the other what's actually going on before we get there. So the others are completely so they have the same information I have. I just don't want us to show up there and we're all about trying to hurt her or kill her if we don't have all the information.
From someone that's killed her own family, I will do my best to help exonerate your mother.
You never told me that.
I don't tell many people that. Remember the group that I said I was on the run from back in Wildmount?
Yes.
The way to join them, you have to do something very tragicful. And when I was a very young girl, my mentor found me and saw skill within me and asked for a test. And they had me wipe out my whole tribe.
I'm sorry. That's obviously a heavy burden.
It is a burden, and it is something I'm trying to do right and make up for in this world. So, seeing you and how others view your mother, and seeing the hope you have in her, I will do everything I can to help exonerate her, so she will not face a death. By our hands nor yours.
I don't say this just as a figure of speech. Is there anything I can do for you?
Sister, you've done enough with me. You've walked with me through lava and fire and
That was
the
nothing.
trials. You say it was nothing, but not many would. We walked those people here and got them here through sacrifice and hard decisions. And we keep on making those hard decisions. Just never stop seeing the good in people. Even this Takesis herself.
Even
I'm sure there is.
Palin.
She chuckles at that and goes, well, I mean, even Palin.
Should have seen the way he was looking at me last night. It was absolutely insane. I thought he was going to murder me.
He's been going through a lot. I put a lot on him in our studies, and I maybe I should lay off of him.
Anyway, obviously I'm kidding, but seriously, if there's ever anything I can do, obviously, if you ever want to talk, I'm pretty good at keeping secrets in that way.
And you as well, sister.
So she'll just enjoy the rest of the ride wherever we're going.
Okay.
After about 15 minutes that you were saying, Goodnight would like to reach out his senses again.
Okay. You reach out and let me see here. You don't sense anything.
All right.
All right. You keep moving. And after about another 15 minutes, you see the glinting as Palin leads the way with the orb of his staff lighting the way, powerful and bright. From the blood goes to a golden color. And rising about 40 feet above the blood, the massive pyre of gold.
Ooh.
And platinum, you see swords.
Oh.
Surely it's not trapped, right? I'm going to use my Pearl of Power just while I have it on my mind.
Mhm.
I just want to remind you, Matt, I have the alert feat.
Okay.
I would like to look around for. Actually, I am going to detect magic.
Okay. Boom. There is nothing magical in the pile.
Pile's real though, right?
There is nothing magical in the pile. There's no aura about the pile.
Okay. Like it's not like a trick. Well, I mean like illusory magic is what I'm saying.
It's not an illusion.
Okay.
Using his wing boots, Palin is skimming the side. I'm envisioning kind of like a hill or a mountain or whatever of gold. Palin's just skimming the surface with his bag out, just like sifting through gold, hoovering it up like a bottom feeding.
I could summon the floating disc to carry some of this out.
Amazing. As you do that, Palin, you see the gold begin to like vibrate. And
Oh,
from
no.
the top of it, you see like wings come out. And toothed little mouths of gold insectoid as the gold takes flight and
Oh,
begins
no.
flying around you.
I told you it'd kill you one day.
Cautionary
Oh.
tale.
Yep.
All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and have 7 swarms around Palin.
At least it's not a mimic.
Row.
So this is a swarm of gold coin insects.
That's what it looks like.
Probably worth quite a bit of coin.
All right, everyone roll initiative.
Here we go.
Oh no. There's that one.
Oh yeah, me too. You rolled in that one?
Yeah.
Oh, me too. That's hysterical. Oh, that's great. Look at those.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's really great.
Oh, I love it. Look at those things.
What's that one?
All right, looks good. All right, marvelous. So they would be about 30 feet in the air. Actually, we're 30 feet. So, can we? Yeah, we'll say 30 feet. And Marvellus, it is your turn.
I'll sling the loot around and kind of strum it and say, I believe I can fly. And I'll fly up 30 feet.
All right. Anything else?
And I will look at Palin and say, well, flip you for it and give him a bardic inspiration.
Amazing. Cricket.
Around the swarm, you'll see my swarm come out from my hand as I point out, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
All right.
So it's a 20-foot cube, and I'm gonna center it around Palin.
Okay. So 20 feet around Palin. That should hit all 7 swarms. And they make wisdom saves?
Dex saves, 15.
Call that half. Half make it, half do not. So if some are surrounded with the gold, with the silvery light. Anything else?
And then, no, that will be it then.
Dewdrop.
All right. I will clap my hands together, produce a ball of flame, and I will throw it at one of the affected piles of coins, I guess.
Okay.
Do I have advantage because of the fairy fire?
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be a 24 or a 14. So 24 to hit.
It's
And that will be 19 fire damage.
nice. Swarm's still going. Anything else?
Palin, how are you for health? Are you all right?
I'm great for now.
Okay. I got you if it starts getting bad. All right. Yep, I'll just wait.
Okay. There is a burst of tiny glittering dust that comes off of the wings of these creatures, and they swarm around Palin and Marvellus. Please make Constitution saving throws.
$12.
20.
All right. Marvellus, you move out of the way of the dust. Palin, it covers you, and you are glowing in blue light, much like the silvery light that Dewdrop is shining. All right. And then it's going to attack you for 22 to hit.
Sorry.
This is Palin.
I'm going to cast Shield.
All right. And then good night.
Good night. Looks up at Palin. Looks up at the things and just shakes his head and say, Bahamut, please help me make us deal with this fast. I'm getting bored. As he cast haste.
All right. Haste on himself.
Yep, on himself. And then he is going to possibly do something very stupid and head towards the pile of coins. And would he be able to use use an object action to reach in and take some coins?
You got it. Yeah, you reach down, and as you do, you touch in deep and find yourself. Your hand is stuck to it, and unable to move.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Alright. He ends his turn.
Okay. Beneath your feet, you sense it begins to open up beneath you as you see a tongue and teeth reach up to bite.
Finally.
Yes.
Everyone.
Oh, that is just a 12.
Ah,
Yeah, that doesn't meet the 26 threshold.
26.
All right. And slowly, it seems like the coins and swords turn into purplish tentacles that try to grab you, but are unable to hit. But you are grappled and restrained.
Alright. He will end the turn.
Okay, Shauna.
Okay. Could I get a fireball template?
Yep.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah?
Do it.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. So, dexterity 17.
All
Like
right.
29.
Jeez. Okay. That's a dexterity 17.
Good night's in that as well, too.
Well-
Yeah. She can avoid good night if she wants.
Yeah, because it would be in the air. Or.
Aelin and Marvellus, I believe.
18.
18.
Pass. 14.
Okay. It was 29.
Yep.
Okay. All of them are incinerated.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hmm.
You're welcome, Palin.
Just ever so singed. Look back and say thank you in Zemnian. Well, fortunately, that was so easily addressed. I would have, assumed there'd be some kind of hard-won, terrible lesson to learn and all that, but Kalen just immediately start piling more gold.
There's no gold. All of them were insects that have
Oh,
been
no.
incinerated.
Oh no. Okay, so Palin's just bereft on his knees, like.
Mother Esme, it's your turn. There is still a big hoard of treasure that is moving.
Let me get a fireball template. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, I'm going to. I'll use. I think I'll use scorching. Wait, yeah, I'll use scorching ray for this. So I will send the 3 scorching rays at this thing that's grappling Goodnight.
Okay.
First one. First one is a 22.
Hits.
Second one is a 23.
Hits.
And the last one is a 19.
Hits.
All right. So let's do all these. That's 7 plus 7 plus 4. So that's 18 fire damage.
Nice.
And yeah, I think that will. Yeah, that's my turn.
Palin.
Yeah, Palin's going to extend the Staff of Magus. The crystal clutched in the Draconic Claw will flare, and he is going to cast Firebolt at this creature. That's a. Is that a dirty? Or is that an
20
actual 20?
hits.
Okay. So that is 21 plus 3, 24 fire damage.
Nice.
And I think Palin's going to back up 30 feet, maintaining the same altitude, but away from this shifting pile of gold.
All right, Marvelous.
Michael, you're muted.
I'll reach in and pull out the concertina and cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on the creature.
Ooh.
That's a Wisdom 19.
Very nice. 19.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
Nope.
Cricket.
Looking at this creature, he's going to take a few steps back, and he's going to pull out that golden rimmed crystal and do identify vitals.
Ooh. Okay, so what's that? What is that?
A target creature within range. You gain knowledge of any damage vulnerabilities they may have. For the duration of the spell, your vision is augmented to see the eternal anatomy, allowing you to strike with greater precision. Deadliness that allows me to crit on 19 or 20.
Nice.
And
Very
I have
good.
advantage.
It has no vulnerabilities.
All right. Don't know what it is, guys, but nothing. It's not vulnerable to anything. And bonus action. I don't think I can do a bonus action. I'll pay shit defense.
Okay. Dewdrop.
All right. I will slide about 20 feet to my left. And I will throw a little produce flame at the thing that's attacking Goodnight.
Okay. A save, Dex?
No, it's a spell attack.
Okay.
It is. Oh god damn it! So close. 12.
I will miss.
Ah. All right. I'm gonna curse at myself and hang out there.
Good night.
Good night's gonna say, Bahamut, damn it. And as he looks up and says sorry, and it tries to use his strength to free himself.
Okay, make athletics check.
Not bad. 25.
25, yeah. Whew, you are out.
And then as he does that, he's going to reach into his shield and pull out his sword and swing at it with his hasted action.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Awesome. And just be on the safe side. Third level Divine Smite.
Nice. The damage.
That's really bad rolls. But that's going to be 31 damage.
Okay. Very good. All right.
Huh?
Yeah. Yep. It's still up.
Okay. Is it bloodied at least?
Appears to be so.
Okay. Is that all you got? And ends this turn.
Okay, so then what it's going to do is maintaining. So it's going to purposely not. It is large, so it is going to move itself to get the group without provoking opportunity because it's just so massive. It's going to go ahead and get the grouping that it can with a 30-foot cone. So, all right, you can tell me who it gets. I think Marvelous was up 30 feet. It can move quite a bit and still not leave the range of good night. Okay, so Shauna, Esme, Palin, I need dexterity saving throw as a fine mist sprays up of blood.
Why is this blood always on us?
17.
7 or 6.
Okay.
7.
All right. So that is 23 acid to Palin and Shauna, and you are blinded as it burns your eyes. And Esme, that is 11 acid. Shauna, it is your turn.
I don't think I can do anything. Yeah, 'cause I'm blind. So... Actually, I guess I could try this. Yeah, it doesn't say I have to see. So I'm going to try sleep and just point out.
Interesting.
And that's a Constitution save.
No, it's I roll.
What's it?
5
HP.
D8.
That's right. It's HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's HP. Roll it.
That is going to be 28 HP.
All right. That does not cause anyone to sleep.
Okay, then that'll be my turn. Just like blinded, like go to sleep.
Mother Esme.
So Esme will reach her hand up and take hold of Shauna's shoulder and sort of like Yoda on Luke Skywalker. She's going to be like, you can feel the light flowing through you. And she will cast Lesser Restoration to restore her sight.
Oh, nice.
And that will be her action. And she said, you can see for yourself. And that's her action.
Very good. Palin.
If I polymorph, is it cure my blinded condition, or would I just be a blinded T-Rex?
How are you flying with the winged boots?
Yeah,
So you would fall immediately as the T-Rex,
yeah.
but yeah, you would not be a blind T-Rex.
Actually, I think Palin might just panic and fly up another 30 feet, though.
Oh,
I think that is what he would do. Yeah. Just like yelp and then boop.
no.
Got it. Marvelous.
If I fly up 30 feet, and as I'm looking down at it, I will start kind of doing some hand motions and just uttering some phrases, and then I'll cast synaptic static on it.
Ooh.
And it's a intelligence 19.
17. Fails.
Okay, so it will take 26. Looks like psychic damage, and it has muddled thoughts, which it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls, ability checks, and constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Nice. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm 60 feet in the air though.
Got it. Cricket.
Seeing that it's moving closer, I'm gonna go back more, and I'll pull out my bow and fire 2 shots at it.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Hits.
All right, I'm gonna make it a favored foe, so that adds an extra d6. So that's 11, 17 for the first hit.
Okay. Yeah. It's deep.
Going ahead is try again for a 13.
13 bounces off its hide.
I forgot I have advantage, so
Okay.
it's 24.
Hits.
9 damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Yes.
I'll have like my swarm follow that arrow, and I'll have the swarm do the final piercing damage with it as well.
Nice. Yeah. Whoom. Bugs begin to eat it as it cries, as they rip off coins that turn to purplish flesh, as this writhing tentacled monster comes down in its squid form and sinks more into the blood, flat and slain.
Nice.
I think we really need to talk to this group more about restraint.
Nice.
Temple, the gold piles, they just run in and start touching.
Oh my goodness. And with that, we will end for this week. And we will come back to the exploration of this area next week. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.